We are here at the American Dream Mall, second largest mall in North America. I've actually been to the first largest mall as well. That's in Minnesota. So this is kind of interesting. I've never seen this before. You actually have to scan the barcode to attack the directory. A mall of this magnitude probably should not have that. They should probably just have it posted. So we need to come back by the poodle. We're only going to be here for a couple hours, so we won't be able to tackle the full thing, obviously, but just go for a few laps, see what we can see. Pretty sure these are supposed to be chairs that look like rocks to go with the plant. I'm going to assume we're probably right in the middle of the mall, guest services. And they actually have a skating rink in the middle of the mall. This is like West Edmonton Mall. That's pretty cool. Imagine just like renting a rink out in the mall.
So cool.
Like that's really cool. For the kiddos who can't skate, they have whales that they can ride on. And actually this arena will be hosting the 2024 USA Curling National Championships. Apparently the Metropolitan Riveters play here as well. I don't really know what league or team that is though. Maybe the female league? Professional women's, because the logo looks like a woman, so I'm gonna assume probably the professional women's team got the nets up on the bench. Yeah, I don't really know what the spectator situation is. I guess you just kind of stand at top and watch around.
Oh my god, that is massive, that wing.
It's probably impossible to see because the wall has graphics all over it, but the water park is massive. The wave pool, ginormous, and it's literally right across from the arena. The problem is, like I said, they had these graphics up, so you can't really overlook the water park, which I think is a missed opportunity, but is what it is. There's a slide right there. The Toys R Us having this slide is wild. We never had that at our Toys R Us at home. This, I mean, is probably the world's largest candy store. It's sugar. It goes 3 levels. Had to move back to show it, but it's literally a facade and a Statue of Liberty made out of jelly beans. That's pretty sick. And then right next to the candy store, you got DreamWorks Waterpark. Then you got Nickelodeon Universe over here. And now we're gonna check out Nickelodeon Universe at the American Dream. They have a similar theme park at the Mall of America. So Nickelodeon Universe, an entire theme park right in the middle of the mall. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, they have Steve's chair, Blue's Clues. Oh my god. I'm gonna sit in it. They killed it with the details though, because they even added the table and the phone. Got an arcade kind of underneath. Sculpture, climbing, kind of like the goo. The green goo, Nickelodeon, green goo. They got the Paw Patrol Ferris wheel. They got Ninja Turtle sculptures here and over here, which is pretty sick. You can see they got the roller coaster, nobody on that one. They're running it anyway though. These tracks, pretty close to each other. Very close to each other actually. Like purple and green, barely cross each other. You got the Nickelodeon blimp up there. Got a double-decker merry-go-round. I don't know what show this is, but creepy horses. Oh, I think this show is Jimmy Neutron. That's Jimmy Neutron, right? With the purple hair, or the red hair. Dora's Sky Railway is the blue track. Kind of got a playground for the kids. Slides and sculptures to climb on. That side of the track right there, on the green track, 90 degrees goes straight up. Now the play area for the kids over here, I think it's attached to that one actually. Jellyfish swings, there's a SpongeBob themed ride. This looks like me. I would go on to say this back corner of the park is like the more extreme section geared towards like teenagers. I like the one guy on the swing. Boots and bananas. Just got a huge ropes course over there. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say they do some sort of show here. Stage with materials on it, definitely some sort of show. All right, leaving the Nickelodeon Universe. That was pretty cool, I will say, that was pretty cool. Something's going on with my hat here, right here. I don't know what's going on there. The fun in this hallway doesn't end. That building right there, the green one, mini golf, laser tag, Coca-Cola lounge. I think I'll fit on one of those things. So right at the end of the fun hallway, at least that's what I'm calling it, Sea Life, Legoland, and then you got another mini golf course right over there. Last building. Bruce Springsteen playing right across the street at the football stadium tonight. I'm willing to bet that this band will be playing all Springsteen in the lead up. Right next to the secondary guest services location, they have lockers. That's pretty unique. I've never seen that in the mall before, but I guess if you're going to the Rink or the Waterpark, I guess it makes sense. Zach Campbell would kill me. Right upstairs from the band is Big Snow Ski Hill. There's the ski slope. What? They actually have a lift too, which is pretty wild. Doing maintenance on it right now. So on this side of the wall, you got the bunny hop trail, and I think on the far corner is tubers. People that just want to come in tube, they can toboggan down. Considering it is Labor Day weekend, it is really not that busy in here. And I don't just mean this section of the mall, I mean the mall in general. Spencer Tangway. So in the level 3 food court, you have the Dream Wheel, which is a large Ferris wheel that is outside of the mall. I don't know how well you can see it because I'm looking directly into the sun, but there's the Ferris wheel. I did an Uber Eats for Charlie's Philly Steaks yesterday. What a debacle. Not exactly their fault. It was the Uber Eats driver's fault. I placed the order. I didn't get it until 2 hours after the fact, and it was cold because he was on a bicycle and he decided to take my order while having 3 other orders ahead of mine. Why are you taking my order if you have 3 other drop-offs you need to do and you're on a bicycle? They refunded me, so it was fine, but like, no common sense there. And he spoke Spanish, so like, I'm trying to talk to him and no idea what he's saying. Again, not Charlie Philly Steak's fault, Uber Eats' fault. Mom wants to go to the mozzarella bar. She's getting a little pissed off at the phone directory.
Don't be talking about me. These maps don't make sense.
The mozzarella bar is closed and a full-service restaurant. So all that getting rattled about for nothing. A lot of poor design work where it's just nothing at all. They have an Oreo cafe. End of the day at Rosetta Italian Bakery. Gonna try some of the pizza. That's what we're dealing with, pizza. It's kind of an interesting bench. Bamboo for a back. I gotta be honest, the pizza was good. Something about it threw it off though. There was just one part that made it worse than it could have been. So, win some, lose some. I'm also gotta make it very clear. I'm sick, I don't feel well at all, and I don't have an appetite. So maybe that plays into it a little bit, but not good. Well, good, but not as good as it could have been. All right, American Dream Mall, we are getting out of here. It wasn't possible to cover it all, but we saw a lot of it.
Right?
Yeah, pick up C.
The mall?
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's really good.
Wicked. You need a day though.
Yep, couldn't cover it all in 2 hours.
And I couldn't find the shoes I wanted.
Oh, no.
Thought being in the States at this big mall, they would have my Adidas, but no.
Win some, you lose some.
Yep. They didn't even have an Adidas store in there, which is odd.
The big parts, the attractions and whatnot, very cool. So yeah.